Sunrise Interviews is brought to you by Valley Strong Credit Union.
And it's 6:19 this morning. It's time for another Mindful Monday. A new hard season is upon us as students and parents and teachers get ready for distance learning. And everyone is learning to deal with a brand new way of doing school. So we have a little encouragement this morning from Robin Robinson, pastor with City Serve, joining us this morning with a little bit of encouragement. Robin, so good to see you as always. Thanks for being with us.
It's so good to be here this morning on this Mindful Monday. Maddie, it's good to be with you.
It's good to be with you as well. And I say hard season, it's not that it's, everyone looks forward to back to school, but this is a brand new way of doing school. And it does come with difficulties, internet connectivity issues, parents having to learn to, help teachers through the learning process to make sure their students are on track. So it is going to provide an extra level of stress for a lot of families around the area. How can we kind of go into this season with a fresh perspective instead of just letting it be one more thing that gets us down?
Well, I think what you said right there in the first line, Maddie, we're learning to deal. We're in a season, all of us, of learning because all that we are experiencing right now is unknown to all of us. We've never been here before. And I think learning to deal with our circumstances and where we're at, even with this schooling. I've been around so many parents and families, and it's a challenge. It really is, because it's different than what we've known. It's been a challenge for our teachers. But in the middle of that, I think that, we have to keep the mindset and the attitude. We have to kind of like retrain our eyes to see what is good and understand that these circumstances, no matter what, they're changing daily. These circumstances are temporary. This smoke is temporary as our firefighters are fighting and getting this down. We're praying for rain to clear the air. But nonetheless, this is a temporary situation in our community. But it's a lot to have on us all at one time. But I think that we in our own heart have to change our definition of how we allow ourselves to look at the negative and really look at the positive. There's a little story about a quote that kind of goes like this. It says, even the smallest of boats can survive in rough seas, as long as the rough seas don't get inside the boat. And so as we navigate these rough seas, what we have to do is really protect ourselves and be sure that we're doing self-care. Like you said, the mask has so many uses right now, but this smoke is just not good for us at all. In the middle of that, as parents, really being encouragement to our kids, even though we feel it ourselves, but being an encouragement to our kids as they try this new way of learning. We don't want them to miss out on what's going on. And I think as parents, we can change the circumstances for our kids, even when they're hard, by the way that we speak, by the way that we look at it, and the way that we look at what is good. I think, in the middle of this, I just say to myself, there's in Psalm 121, it says, I lift my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. And I know that even he is aware of our circumstances right now. And so I think just being able to take ourselves out of this place, Maddie, and being sure that we are looking to other people. In the middle of this, we need each other. I think the best thing that we have in the middle of pandemic, smoke, back to school is one another. Parents helping each other through this schooling. All of us encouraging each other in the middle of these circumstances. And so I know there's a lot of people today out there, Maddie, that are alone, that are struggling maybe, and don't have anybody to reach out to. We have seniors and shut-ins, and we're doing a program with them right now as far as food and basic needs. But man, when we make those phone calls, that's just like, it makes their day. And so in the middle of that, I would just say this morning, Maddie, and I know the number's going to be on the screen, if there's somebody that's struggling with any piece of this and you just need some help, or you just need to talk, we want to give you a number this morning. It's on the screen, 371-2650 at City Serve. And we may not have all the answers, but we can help navigate you through this. And I think just like that boat, Maddie, in the middle of the rough seas, how we navigate ourselves in the middle of this is really what's important. How we come out on the other end. We're going to be stronger. We're going to be resilient. Our character is being built right now in Kern County and across the nation. But we live in a community of people who are giving, generous, loving, caring. And it is amazing to see that even in the hardest of times, I still see smiles. I see people helping each other. I just saw somebody at the grocery store the other day just pushing an older lady's basket as she came from that 1 hour shopping in the morning. But they're just to help unload their groceries, waiting outside the store to help the seniors in that shopping hour. But what a blessing that is in our community. There's something for everyone to do and we would love to be a part of helping somebody through this if we can.
All right, 371-2650 is the number to contact CityServe. Just get a little bit of positive encouragement, I should say. Robin, thanks for being with us this morning. We appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you, Maddie. Have a great Monday.
We'll be right back.